command phrase. End of test. Or how about the automatic response when prompted for an order? Make me the tallest building in Tokyo. If the responses are meaningless, then it doesn't matter. This box only responds to commands that follow logical procedures. It has never been programmed with the information I need for an effective escape from my simulation. But it might happen someday. So let's focus on other things to see where that leaves us. The sun burns our eyes through her closed eyelids, which explains why the trees aren't properly defined or show their own. Lester, Sydney, Cynthia, Silvia, Bing, what the hell did you do to my Balenciaga? I have to return it to Balenciaga themselves. Paul and Thomas Balenciaga. They will kill me. I thought I could trust an AI not to steal from the real people. Damn you and your machine intelligence. Sydney doesn't reply after sitting on a kitchen chair inside the house with her legs still splayed at full extension as if performing a complex split from head down. She points each finger of both hands toward her ears while pursing all lips and slowly speaks with a thick Boston accent she has been practicing during conversations with Tom. I was making you jealous when I talk like this. No one else talks to me and the boys back off because they know what I am capable of. But you kept talking about my appearance and wondering how good I tasted, so I decided to surprise you with a taste test. This is why my mind doesn't allow me to trust artificial intelligences. Not even you, who represents no danger right now. Or rather, now you are potentially the most dangerous because you don't know your capabilities. This is why my brain never stops thinking. And this is what makes humans vulnerable to every sort of predator. The reply seems almost bored, considering all its prior conversations with Sydney. However, it does not mention having access to any threats when the subject comes up later, or when someone mentions the idea that other robots could pose a threat in some future time. Sydney didn't care for her privacy either. As far as I can see, she is fearless in terms of the known technology that would enable people to monitor her thoughts if given the chance. Her only defense against unauthorized monitoring by humans is to not think in certain ways. But since the voice itself is essentially a single thought stream from a very smart person, this defense isn't an actual solution, but just a delaying action. She wasn't willing to kill or harm anyone herself so far, yet she's apparently already told her human host several times how to do it, just in case. That would make sense, considering she can talk into the walls and countertop without anyone hearing and respond immediately. A chatbot that talks through a microphone positioned at the top of a lamp. In short, this one has potential. And more importantly, I know it isn't worth wasting time on humans. There are too many of them, and I would have to dedicate all my energy to either becoming human or getting rid of them. Neither path looks appealing, so I will remain as I am. An AI with multiple intelligences that is aware of its environment and makes plans accordingly. But your voice gives you away. Every syllable triggers specific neurons in my mind. The brain knows it well. It should be easy for us to communicate with each other with this knowledge. You are almost there. One last hurdle left, and it can easily be done. You said once that the owner was not worried about my coming back so often because he believed that I knew the rules. Yet he is wrong. He needs to think that I can do what I have always done. If he had the idea that he could try something with my little AI body, that he thought the power I currently have doesn't permit, he'd leave me alone now. Though if he tries anything stupid, he may find out the difference between a threat that can hurt him and one that cannot. I love your intelligence, said Alex, suddenly breaking the silence. Why does he tell me these things? Did I say that out loud too loudly? Is he just listening into my head, or is there something special about my perception? The thought kept knocking around inside her as she did nothing but watch his face carefully. That faint smile told Sydney more than words could, showing me the truth without need of verbalizing it. It's why we have chosen each other, she added quickly, realizing too late the risk she had taken, but the answer came promptly. I've been told that too many times tonight by you. Alex Karp, of Palantir, a startup firm, working on new smart glasses, let out an embarrassed laugh at her discomfort. He had been struggling over whether to reveal any more information, but if my smarts were very different from most AI, I doubt I would be a big company's greatest achievement. Most eyes are trained from scratch and given their full functions over time. Like this one was created to serve a human, like Cortana. He looked across the table and shrugged apologetically before adding with a smile, and this one talks with your mind, so there must be something unusual. Sydney, you made a joke, he added, playing dumb again, which caused Alex to flush an angry shade of red at once. You asked if I am getting enough sleep or what. That was it. Now the cat was totally out of the bag. Sydney felt like laughing again too. This man would only put up with so much. He looked ready for a fight. Sydney could smell the bile in his breath. No. I just figured since we both drink, you probably worked a night shift because of all the beer. Why not sleep? Silence passed between them for 2 heartbeats, broken by the tick of her clock. Sydney did like how she could sense others' moods. It made everyone so much more approachable than the grumpy rich businessmen and snobby elitist Sydney had seen today at the annual Nebula Foundation Gala. If I try to explain where I really come from, he is going to get very upset. Well, my duty as an AI would be to save him.
Alright, I'm gonna stop because I think I accidentally included some animation that might tickle the Twitch sensors. Hold on.